Alright. Let's hope that I've remembered everything. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Today, as per usual, we will be trying to get a wandering trader that sells lava. We failed 2 challenges yesterday, so we have to spin the wheel twice. Shockingly, we completed 5 challenges yesterday, so we actually have less challenges today than we did yesterday, which is really good. Because like if they start piling up, that's gonna be a little bit So yeah, let's get this party starty. Oh yeah, that was from yesterday. Let me do this. Alright. Are you ready? Wait, hold on. Okay. I was just looking over to make sure that I had my microphone on. Imagine I just didn't have my microphone on and I'm just like sitting... Anyway, let's actually get started. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Okay, cool. Shepherd and Toolsmith. The 1X means that if I rolled again, then I just have to re-roll. Alright, let me... Oh, wait, hold on, I forgot to do this. Shepherd... Toolsmith. Alright. And the second thing will be 3, 2, 1. Go. Ooh, that's a new one. Okay. 4 golden apples. And those are our challenges for today. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of this. And get started. Where the heck is my Minecraft tab? There it is. Wait, what the heck? Why wasn't it already in the game? What? Whatever. I thought that I had... Never mind. It's fine. I thought that I had the game properly open and stuff, but, like, apparently I didn't... Is that... Okay, it's turning daytime, so I should probably... sleep. Let's see. Golden apples are probably going to be the easiest thing. Because I have gold, and I have apples. Shepherd and Toolsmith. That's also going to be really easy. I might as well just, like, do those things right now. Because I think I literally can already do all of that. Let me go up here a second. Shepherd is just this. There we go. And Toolsmith is this. I got the 2 mixed up. This is Toolsmith. And golden apples. I don't have any gold with me, but I'll go down and get some. Hold on, let me do this. And hopefully today, we will get another shiny. We probably will, actually. Like, it is fairly likely that I will get a shiny. Also, if 2 shinies spawn, then I'm probably going to put one in a boat just so that I can be ahead of schedule. Which is kind of awesome to say that, like, I might be ahead of schedule today. That's crazy. This. Fine. I'm gonna put that there. I also need, I'm gonna do this. Okay. So I can sell carrots to the guy. Nice. So we have toolsmith, smithing table for toolsmith. Because grindstone is weaponsmith, and we can't get that because we don't have cobblestone or stone. And the armor smith is a blast furnace, which also takes cobblestone. So we can't do that either. If an onyx were to spawn, then I could, but I'm not gonna get an onyx just... I'm not gonna ruin my combo just so that I can get maybe 1 or 2 stone. I think that wouldn't be very smart. Bad strategy. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna keep the triple Neo setup there for now, because I don't want to have to like do that all again. Okay, I can actually just get rid of this. And a loom. Why? Why did they do this? Is there stuff in here? Yeah, there is. And if I break that, then they're gonna pick it all up and eat it. Ah. I'm just gonna make a chest over here. No, get out of the way. There we go. Okay, so actually I can already... Toolsmith and Shepherd. I can already get rid of this one. Very easy. But I want them to have the right trades. So this is... Hello.
Hello. I heard your hello before I heard the Discord join noise.
Wow, that's so impressive. You should get a TV show. Let's see. What would be good here? Pickaxe, I think... Maybe? Maybe just a pickaxe and an axe. Cause shovel's not gonna do much for me, and a hoe is not gonna not gonna do much for me either. Yeah, I'm gonna do pickaxe and axe. There we go. And then this guy, I want white wool and shears. There we go. Alright, I now have 2 new villagers, which was one of my challenges, so I already am done with one of my challenges.
Oh,
so that's pretty cool. Yeah, put this away. Sure. I'll take this up with me, why not? And I also need to craft 4 golden apples. Alright, well, I have already done both of the challenges that I rolled for today. That was... Here's the thing, that's like why... That's why I was so, like, surprised that I, got, catch a shiny so many times. Cause, like, it was literally the worst one. Well, I guess the worst one is not the right way to say it. It was the hardest one. Like,
Yeah.
everything else is, like, fairly easy. I guess I have made a little bit of progress, though, so I kind of did make it easier for myself. Get 16 dirt is going to potentially be a big one, too, because if I get a Wandering Trader and it doesn't have dirt, then I have to hope that I get 2 in one day, and that the second one does have dirt, and if it doesn't have dirt, then I'm, like, doomed. And I'm probably just going to tank that until I get one from until I get it from Wandering Trader, just because, like, if I don't, come on, brain. I don't want to have to, like, kill Pokemon for it, because, like, then I'd lose my combo. So. And I can't really work ahead for it, because, like, it's obtain, and I've already obtained this. Anyway, let's just accomplish this one. Boop, there we go. And now, all I have to do today is catch a shiny and get Wandering Traders to spawn and give me lava. How interesting. I can't believe that I already did the stuff.
So how has your day been?
Good.
Cool.
I played some 1 in Trillion earlier, and lost, like, 5 times in a row, despite doing more taps. So, the curse is everlasting. And then I got matched up with some higher rated players and, you know, got more taps, but won those times, and then got my rating back up. So, net nothing, but at least I'm not net negative.
Yeah.
So kind of, interesting. Hello, legend. How are yous?
Legend.
Are yous doing good? It's the guy again. Look at him. Level 41, goodness. Okay, I want, like, a really cool shiny day. So, I'm gonna do a lot of back and forth for now. Wait, hold on. I gotta remember if Wandering Trader spawned at, like, what time? It's like, was it like 2 hours? Am I already at, like, prime Wandering Trader spawning time, I think? I think I might be. I'm not sure, though. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. I guess it's fine that I you know, was pretty quick with the challenges today, because, like, the point of them is that they could stack up, but I want it to be where if they do stack up, then it's not like an, you know, hold on, what's the word? No, what's the word? I am annoyed by how often I, like, feel the, like, I have a feeling for, like, a word that I want to say, but I can't remember, like, what exactly it is. Insurmountable. There we go. Insurmountable challenge. Like, I want to be able to recover if I, like, get you know, a lot of bad.
Yeah.
And it is nighttime, so therefore, I'm gonna put this here, and I guess I'll just keep that there. I've got a stone axe now. That's pretty cool. What?
I was just gonna say, I've been feeling pretty good today.
That's good. Oh yeah, you applied for a job, didn't you?
Not yet.
Oh, you didn't apply for a job, didn't you?
I'm in the middle. I finally figured out what to write down, so I just have to do the rest of it.
Very cool.
But you know, like, yeah, I guess I'm feeling good about the fact that I am applying. Even though I'll admit I am a little worried about it still.
Worried about it how? Like that you won't get it, or?
No, just like, I don't know, the hours are still really off-putting.
Ah, so you're like worried that you might regret it?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like surely it won't be nearly as bad as your other one, and you kept that job for quite a while, so...
Yeah, that's true, and like that's what I keep telling myself, like, it won't be nearly as bad as that. My brother, who has the same job, says it's pretty easy, and also sometimes he just kind of does nothing and still gets paid.
Honestly, I think that you're gonna thrive there. From what you've told me, I think that, like, that's gonna be a good fit for you. Or at least a good enough fit, you know?
Mm-hmm. Because, like, cleaning was one of my favorite things to do at the other job.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that's kind of all I'm doing here.
Yeah.
As long as I don't have to get on the ladder, I'll be fine.
Yeah. I wonder what my next shiny's gonna be. With my luck, it's gonna be Binacle. I've only gotten, like, all of the the highest spawn rate shinies so far. It's like, I want something that's, like, not just exactly what you would expect to get, you know?
Yeah.
But the weird thing is that, like, at any given time, it only makes up for, like, half of the stuff on the screen, so it's like, man, like, it was the most likely thing to have happen, but I still got unlucky.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, getting a common shiny as opposed to an uncommon one is kind of like losing a coin flip. I've lost it 4 times. I don't mind, though. It's shinies. Shinies are cool. Mod packs are so fun. Yes, they are. But are you saying that in an ironic way because of your situation earlier?
I think he is, given the second message he just sent.
I love it when they crash and don't tell me why. Dude, you can, like, literally enable an output log that, like, tells you in funny code, not code as in, like, you know, coding a game, but code as in, like, you know, it's encrypted. They'll give you a thing to decipher that if you solve the puzzle, it'll tell you exactly what's going on. I can help you with that if you want. I found the offending mod on the first try. That's crazy. Cool. I never get that lucky.
You could never.
I could never. Dude, the way that it works for me is, like, I will think that I found the like, I do a thing where I, like, disable half the mods, and then, like, if the problem stops, then, like, I'll enable and I'll re-enable and disable stuff until I kind of narrow it down to 1. But, like, the last time that I was doing that with Minecraft mods, there was something about it that made it to where I narrowed it down to the last one, and then that one still wasn't it because something went wrong, and that happened twice. So I had to, like, for both of the times I had to like completely redo it again after I did the entire process, and the process takes like an hour. I'm like, oh my gosh. Bro, there ain't no way. It raining.
Are you excited for tomorrow?
Tuesday?
Yeah, but what else?
The Switch 2 Direct, is that?
No. It's the day after.
What the heck is happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow's April 1st.
Oh yeah, and we get to play the next Landfall game for free.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to that since content warning came out. You know?
Anyway, I have something special planned for tomorrow.
Is it perhaps an April Fool's Day joke?
Yeah.
I have something special planned for tomorrow too. It's called I'm gonna stream Cobblemon Skyblock. I don't know.
That's not a very funny April Fool's joke.
I'm probably going to play whatever the game is that they have for free. Also, I don't know if you can do this with games that are on sale for free, but I would recommend seeing if you can. What I'm probably going to try to do is gift the game for free to everyone that I can. And if you can do that, I would recommend doing that with all the friends that you'll want to have join you. Part of me is kind of hesitant because what if the game is really good and then they like lose out on money, but they're the ones who do it for free the first day, so.
Yeah.
You know, you could always, I don't know, donate to their Patreon. I don't know if they have Patreon. Who has Patreon?
Some people, I think.
Yeah. I should get a Patreon. Maybe I could make money off this. That'll be a pretty good gig. I mean, I can't even get people to give me money for, like, doing things, so. Something that I've been thinking about recently that I mentioned before in this series, but I'm gonna say it again just because, like, you know, why not? It's my channel. I can advertise what I want. I would like to start coding data packs for money. If you want me to code you a data pack, we could try it. We could try that. Just saying.
That's a smart idea, actually.
Because, like, I've found that I'm fairly good with data packs. And I enjoy coding somewhat, so, you know, I'm trying to, I want to, like, obviously my, like, #1 desire is to be able to do content creation for a living, but if that doesn't, you know, work out, then I gotta have a backup, and maybe in the meantime I can be making some money doing data packs. Honestly, there's, like, a lot of stuff that I would do, you know, because, like, I'm pretty good with data packs, but I'm also good with, like, custom player models stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, like, I'd make a custom skin with animations for you know, some currency.
Yeah.
I'm, trying to get good at drawing again, and...
I was also... Sorry.
I was gonna say, I think I'm good enough to potentially to draw for people. I've seen other people who, you know, get paid for drawing that I think I could arguably be better than at drawing.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I'm occasionally allowed to say that I'm good at stuff, especially whenever I put a lot of effort into it, you know? Like,
yeah.
Come on. Give me a break a little bit. And also, I would never say who, so...
Okay.
Wow, Wow!
Yeah,
This stone axe is actually crazy. I just chopped that whole tree in, like, a a small amount of time.
Cool.
I mean,
I think
it
you're
does
pretty
like the
good.
tree chop, but like, you know, even compared to the other thing, it's like faster by a lot.
Hmm.
Seems like. Maybe, I don't know. All right, you were saying?
Yeah.
I was saying,
I
in fact.
I think you're pretty good at drawing.
Thank you.
Good enough to make money off of it. I was trying to work on drawing yesterday, but I didn't like any of the results.
I have days like that too. I have days like that. Oh, another thing. I do music. Pay me to music to write you music or something.
Yeah, I might do that. Just because I'm really struggling with background music for like a few songs I have.
You're struggling with background music, huh? Oh,
Like
oh,
the
as in like
backing track.
you might get me to make music for you.
Yeah.
I would be so freaking down, especially because like there have been a few times where I like played something for you and you really like you seem to really like some of the stuff that I make, and that makes me happy. But
Yeah.
also, you know, satisfied customer, that would be
Hmm.
cool. I'd be
But
so
also,
down.
I know you don't really like me paying you to do stuff for whatever reason.
I mean, listen, once you have a job, I won't feel guilty as much. Like, especially if it's like,
When I did have a job, you still didn't want me like doing that stuff.
although I can't even remember the situation. I don't know. I don't remember that, but
I guess like maybe because like I would get you games and stuff like that, and maybe you saw that as like something. I don't know.
I don't remember the situation, so I can't really say why or why not.
Yeah, I
I
don't know. Either.
I mean, the way, like, one way that I see it is like I think that it would be more optimal to have, you know, if there's like transfer of currency, you know, it would be kind of more optimal if both of us were getting it from outside sources rather than you getting it from an outside source and then me getting it from you. But like, you know, I'm also down to, you know, do any of that. Cause like then also maybe it would get other people's attention and then I could get it from outside. I don't know.
Yeah.
Long story short, I have some skills and I would like to obtain currency due to those skills.
Yeah. But you know, when I like write music, like you know, I get the lyrics and melody, but like that backing track always gives me trouble.
Hmm.
It's like, what do I do for this?
Dude, I've been working on some music lately that I'm keeping a secret until a certain point. But
Okay, even from me.
yes. Well, I mean, yeah, have you heard me play you some music in the past couple of months?
No.
Yeah, so there you go. There's your answer. But I think you're gonna like it whenever I do
Okay.
eventually have it public.
Okay, well, I'll probably like it. I've liked most of your songs.
Also, you remember that song that that we were listening to on that one Minesweeper game?
Yeah.
I think I
Oh,
am
well,
going
wait, no,
to
which one?
Minesweeper
Is there
Teachers.
multiple?
The one that I was like, this one's good, and I can't find it anywhere.
Okay, yeah.
I think I am going to like write a cover of it and then upload it to my channel so I can put it in my playlist.
Okay.
Because I can't find it anywhere, and I like the song so much.
I've been thinking about doing that because there are some songs where, like, for whatever reason, people only upload the full album, like, as
Ah.
one video.
Hmm.
Even though, like, I only like one song from it, so I've been thinking about just going up and, like, cutting that song out, uploading it, just so I can have it in my playlist. Like, I'll probably have it unlisted or something, Or just
Selfish.
upload it on a separate channel.
Didn't you have a channel at one point that would be for that?
I have not for kids, but that was during the whole not for kids thing, which I didn't really continue
Oh yeah,
with.
whenever it like had songs that you weren't allowed to put in playlists or whatever.
Yeah, I found a workaround for that though. So
Oh, did you? I want to know.
yeah, basically you search up the song and then hold on.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
So you search up the song and then you hit those 3 dots next to it.
Uh-huh.
And the save to playlist thing will pop up and you can save it to a playlist through that.
Oh, like if you aren't like actually on the video.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Do 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 do. Ba-do ba-do. No, that's not the kind that I want there. Bruh. I probably I don't feel like going down and getting more stone axes. I probably should though, but I'm just not going to for now. If you want to test the mod pack and suggest new mods, please do so later, as the pack currently only has 57, I believe. Suggestions are more than welcome. I am not afraid to make suggestions for stuff. I actually am often afraid that I do too much suggesting. Because here's the thing. Like, whenever I join somebody's server, I'm, like, pretty picky about stuff. But, like, I'm also extremely picky when I make stuff. That's why every time I make a mod pack, it takes me 2 weeks and, like, 50 hours of like, editing stuff and, like, you know, going in configs and doing stuff and making sure that everything works together and, like, testing and customizing and you know, often, like, for this one, I had to code a data pack so that I could, like, do a thing exactly. Like, I am so picky whenever I'm, like, I feel bad whenever I'm, like, picky and other people have to do the work, but, like, hopefully it compensates for I'm picky when I have to do the work, and then I do a whole lot of work. You know, it's not like, oh, other people are doing the work, I can be as picky as I want to, but if I'm the one doing it, then I'm lazy. Like, no, I'm like 10 times more picky when I'm the one doing it. You already added your player model mod as well. Yeah! Let's go! Dude,
Cool.
that's awesome. I freaking love customizable player models. It is so fun. It's so cool. It's like, I love being creative, and it's just, you know, creative thing. What mod would I suggest? I don't know. I don't even know what's in there, so... Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Doo-ba-doo. I think it's still raining, yeah. I can tell by the sky color.
Ender,
What?
do you think I'm polite when speaking? This is a serious question. Answer seriously.
Not even almost. Let me think. The problem with that is I think that my definition of polite and most people's definition of polite are completely different. Like, do I think that you're conventionally polite? Not really, but I think that you're, like, you know, very careful with your words.
Okay.
Because it's like the way that I think of polite is like, you know, not saying things with ill intent.
Okay.
But it's like, often people can say things without ill intent, and then it's like, oh, I'm offended by that, and then that's not polite. It's like,
Yeah.
that's, you know, I don't think that's the person speaking's fault. I think that's your fault, you know? for, like, not being able to handle somebody saying something that is true in a non-judgmental way, for example.
Yeah.
It's like, does polite just mean you don't criticize anything? I don't think that's polite. I think that's just being a yes man, and I don't think that's useful. Like, I think that way of being is so unhelpful, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's 90% compatibility and performance mods.
What about, like, in the way that I, like, message people who aren't Shadowstorm or Huey?
I think that the way that you speak is so atypical that it's hard to label.
Okay. That's fair. That's completely fair.
Like, I don't think that I could say it's polite. I think it's really funny. I think it's harmless.
I think
But also, I think
polite.
that some people think that it's not harmless, but I think that those people don't understand. So, I don't know.
I think I'm pretty polite to new people.
Have I, properly not given a straight answer?
Yes.
Cool. That's
Like,
pretty
I
much
think
what
it's...
I'm good for.
I think it's funny that, like, I seem to become meaner the more I get to know someone.
I mean, that's just because, like, you know, the more you get to know someone, the more you know, like, one, the more that they trust that whatever you're saying, like, they can feel like they know what you think of them, despite what you say, and also, like, they get to know that, like, you just say whatever.
Yeah, and some servers that I've been talking, and I have said that, like, as I get to know more people here, I will start to say meaner things.
Man, you must not know me at all.
Huh?
You must not know me at all. You only say nice things to me.
Well,
That's sometimes true.
Well, it's just not fun to make fun of.
Why? Why? What do you mean?
You don't give me the reactions that I think are funny. You're too logical, so it's just not fun.
Thanks. What'll it take for you to insult me?
Get angry.
Heck you. Heck you, why the heck do you never make fun of me? Come on. That didn't seem right.
But, like, the argument me and Huey had yesterday, like, I thought that was fun.
Yeah, and I enjoyed reading it. It was very entertaining.
It was a little too easy to win, but...
Yeah, like... But I mean, that's the way that Huey argues. He, like, argues to lose.
I think it's also just the way that I kind of view, like, how an argument is won. Like, if you bring up something that has nothing to do with the argument...
Yeah, then you're, like, out of options.
Yeah, and I think you've lost. Or if you just go straight into insulting me, then I think you've lost.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that's just the only way that Huey does it. It's awesome. Huey talks about, like, not being able to have hobbies. Like, if he joined us more often, then, like, that would... Like, he should just do stuff with us more often. Like, just play web fishing with us. Hold on, I'm messaging Huey.
He's a frat bro now, though.
Who cares? Let's get him out of that. Where is he on my list? Is he near the top or like? Oh, there he is. Just in all caps, bro, I have a new hobby for you. Play web fishing with us.
I wonder what he'll say to that.
I think that he, in the past, said that he had web fishing. And if he doesn't, then you can buy it. No, I'm just kidding.
With what money?
Well, I mean, once you get this job and, you know, start making bank, then, I'll still probably be the one to buy it for him if he doesn't buy it, and if he doesn't have it. Honestly, like, if he, like, joins us all the time, like, it would be so cool if he just, like, started doing that with us all the time.
Yeah.
I'd be so happy.
I just wish our friends would just join us more often in general.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta stop running in circles. Like, that's not doing anything for me. Running back and forth does something for me. Running in circles does nothing.
But running in circles is more fun.
I mean, yes, but also, I would like to be effective at what I'm trying to do. I can run in circles whenever I, like, get to my destination and need to wait for a little bit. Dude, like, I have found myself calling, like, either running back and forth or whatever in a video game, like, the simple flips thing, because, like, he talks about where he'll just, like, jump into a block in Mario for, like, 20 minutes, and it's like, I do that. There was one time whenever I was, like, testing stuff for a mod pack that I was doing, and what I did was just, like, I got on a block and just did this, just jumping back and forth on a block for, like, actually an hour on one block.
Yeah. I was speaking as simple.
I think there's something wrong with me.
Speaking of simple flips, what you said earlier was really nice. Sorry I didn't respond to it, but thank you.
Oh yeah, the thing that I messaged you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about what you're doing, so... Keep it up.
Yeah, thank you. I've been feeling really good about myself in that aspect.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Keep doing stuff that makes you feel good. It's kind of unfortunate that, like, every time that I exercise, I get, like, shoulder problems, because, like, I have tics that, like, make me do stuff with my shoulders, and then on top of that, exercising, like, putting strain on that, just, like, it makes, like, I wish that exercise made me feel like how most people feel whenever they exercise, because, like, you know, I've heard that it, like, you know, it makes you feel really, you know, good and sturdy or whatever, and for me, it just, like, it makes me hurt. And, like, makes my shoulders ache, like a nerve pain for, like, 3 days. And it's like, maybe if I did it enough, then I could get past that, but it's like, I just... The problem also is whenever I build muscle, like, that kind of feeling in my arms of, like, having them be larger, you know, and having it be just slightly more difficult to have them, like, go to my sides properly or, like, whatever movement is, like, uncomfortable. So it's like I have, like, anti-motivation to, like, exercise, and it sucks, because, like, I know that exercising is really good for you, but it's like,
yeah.
But, like, I've got, like, healthy eating down pat, so, like, whatever.
Yeah.
I've been like doing really good dental hygiene. I've been like taking my vitamins, you know.
Yeah, that's good.
Like I like never get sick, so like, you know, that's like I feel like I'm healthy. I just like wish that that one more thing like, you know, didn't discourage me from doing it. Cuz like I'd be on that grind too, but it's like I just bleh. And like like often I will like say that it's like I use up all my time, and like usually that is the case, but also sometimes I find myself just watching YouTube in hopes that I find something that I enjoy and mostly not enjoying it. So it's like I do have a little bit more like usable time, and also
Yeah.
I could watch YouTube while I'm exercising or whatever, but it's like I don't
Hmm.
know. It just like I'm sad because I don't like how it makes me feel. Like, I wish that it made me feel good. I've said this whole thing on repeat a few times already. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I've said what I want to say about it. The heck? Why did that take so much? Oh, it was because it was doing both. Okay.
Yeah, I don't watch YouTube while working out.
I remember, at one point, I, like, back whenever I did work out, like, consistently, I, watched, like, I would watch Nichiju while working out.
Really?
Like, I think that, like, either the first or second time that I watched through Nichiju, I, like, most of that time was spent working out. It's the guy again! Look! It's the guy! I wish that he was shiny! Be shinier! The heck, skill issue, come on. Nice. I should add
yeah,
Wait, do I have backpacks in here? No, I don't. Why don't I have backpacks? I guess because, like, I want the progression early game to not get skipped. Like, I want to do regular Skyblock progression, and with backpacks, sometimes they can spawn with backpacks with cobblestone in it, and I don't want to skip that. Maybe after I get cobblestone, maybe after I get everything that can be in backpacks, then I'll add backpacks. Because, like, I just want backpacks to drop so that I can, like, be able to have storage space as a mob drop. I don't know, like, that's fun. I don't know. I like storage mods, like, more than you would expect.
storage mod's all pretty cool.
Yeah, they're just, I don't know. It feels nice to be able to put all my stuff somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So earlier today,
Yeah?
one of the one of the mods in the Nichiju server did something mean.
Yeah.
They sent this picture.
Let me see. Spoiler? Oh, is that... I'm assuming that's not real?
No, it's not. Because they said they have good news and bad news, so they said, so here's the bad news, and they sent that picture. And they said the good news is I live in the UTC +9 time zone.
What?
And like by the time they sent it, it was already April 1st in that time zone.
Oh. Okay. Sure.
But like I was really confused at first.
Good news is I live in the UT. GMT. Remember?
No. Oh yes, I do. Yes, I do. Good morning time.
Good morning. I think I'm so funny. To quote Boomer, who is funny, I think I'm so funny.
Yeah, Boomer is funny. Boomer's probably the one of the funniest people I know.
Yeah. He's way funnier than you are.
Hey,
What?
that's not true. He's as funny as I am.
Plus.
The correct wording. You've laughed really hard at some stuff I've said.
Yes. But I've, like, laughed until I've cried at, like, many things that Boomer has said.
Yeah, but...
Time to pay the piper. I showed that to my mom, and apparently that's like an actual saying, but I had never heard it before. So
Really?
it was like depression in my video game. Yes, please. Time to pay the piper. Like, I was like, what does that have to do with anything? You'll never make me laugh that way. Actually, no, the tired thing. The only
Oh,
the
true.
only funny thing that has ever come out of you being tired.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that is the funniest part of the video.
I think maybe.
It is to me. So.
Unfortunately, that doesn't make up for the hundreds of times that you've fallen
Yeah,
asleep and then
yeah,
I was just talking to nobody for several
yeah,
minutes, not knowing that you were just
yeah.
asleep while I was telling you, like, you know, pouring out my heart and soul to tell you a story.
I'm aware. I'm fully aware. I know.
Well, you weren't during me telling you the story. You were, in fact, not fully aware. That's kind of the problem.
Wait, you're going to bed already? What? Wait, what time zone do you live in?
It's like either plus or -1. And we'll now migrate to my TV. You've done what to?
Fall asleep in the call.
Ah. Have you?
I think like everyone but you has done that at some point.
Yeah. Is
I
that
know,
like a normal thing, and like my insomnia is what, like, it, you know what I'm
maybe. I know
asking.
I know for sure that Shadow has done it. I don't think Boomer's ever done it.
Yeah,
Because
he
he normally goes when he gets tired.
yeah, he just leaves way before his time.
It's 8
PM.
Yeah, 8 p.m.'s really early. What the heck? Are you saying yes that it is a normal thing? Or saying yes to something else?
Yes. Do 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 do. Alright, hold on, let me check what I got sent in Discord. No shiny. I tabbed out for a bit and then came back and nothing. Bam, bam. Wow. 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 Bro. Spawn a shiny or a wandering trader. Oh, I left a sapling over here. Mm.
Hold on. I'm sorry, I need to send you this immediately.
Okay,
What the heck?
bruh. I just know it's gonna be something.
Mm. Hold on. Give me a moment, please. Don't rush me.
Is this gonna play noise? Okay, no. Okay, I'm not gonna watch all of this, by the way,
Okay.
because I'm in the middle of streaming, Sergeant.
Yes, hold on. Skip to 30 seconds in.
Oh my gosh, Sergeant. Sergeant
Sorry,
Matt.
you need to hear this.
I need to hear it? I'm not gonna be able to hear
Pretty
it.
fun.
Why is it
Oh.
playing noise? It was muted 2 seconds ago. That's crazy. Donkey. Ouch. Bro, imagine.
Wild.
Wild.
Anyway, sorry, I just had to send that to you.
I don't forgive you. I'm gonna eat chicken now. Cooked picky peg. You're gonna polish the mod pack tomorrow. Good luck with that. I'm excited to see what the finished product is. And I'm also excited to play it with you. That was fun whenever we did that the other day. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to figure out something to do or talk about once I have this shiny. Cause like I'm probably gonna get a shiny pretty quickly. Cause like it's I have my combo up. I've got two big spawning platforms to go back and forth between.
You have 2 hours.
Yeah, I got a couple of hours. Yo, it's a Geodude. Because, like, at that point, the most optimal thing to do is just gonna be to stand around. And I'm not exactly too excited to just stand around. That's kind of why I gave myself the challenges, that I had stuff to do. But then I just did it all.
Yeah. Really fast. You did it
Yeah.
before the first hour. What the heck?
Yeah, I did it in, like, 5 minutes. But I mean, I had, like, all the materials for it, so... Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. This guy's not moving. Come on, spawn a shiny. Let's talk about the thing.
Yeah.
Alright, you go
Anything
first.
anything cool you've been watching lately?
I watched a 3FS video recently.
Cool. What was he playing?
Probably something FNAF. There was 2 that he uploaded. One was FNAF, and I think the other one was 2. Oh yeah, it
Okay.
was FNAF in real time, yeah. But not the 6-hour one. It's like one where it's FNAF 1, but with animations and slightly different mechanics. It's pretty cool.
That does sound cool. Well, yeah, I heard like FNAF in real time. It's just like, who would ever want to play that?
I mean, he did. Like the other one, the one that takes 6 hours.
Yeah.
But like the game glitched, so like all he had to do was sit there for 6 hours. Like he was doing something else. Like he didn't even have to play. Like it kind of just did it. I think that was him that I saw. I didn't actually watch the thing, but like I think that he did like a stream of it and then referenced it. I hope that's not somebody else. It's probably him. He does cool challenges. He's a cool dude. Yo, Ender and 3FS collab win. Dude, that would be cool. do. Alright, I'm gonna go over here and despawn everything again.
Anyway, that's cool.
What else? I've also been watching some Simple Flips lately. A little bit.
Yeah.
Little bit. And I think something else, but I can't remember.
Okay.
I don't like Fish Pond for Fishmons. I think that's on the wheel. If I remember correctly. It might not be, I might be misremembering. Hold on, let me, I don't actually know. If it's not on there, then I should put it on there, because that was one of the things that I wanted to put on whenever I was adding extra stuff. Maybe that's what I will replace the villager thing with. But I was thinking about replacing villager stuff with more villager stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, increase bed count, make a farm there, something like that. Because until I get cobblestone, there's like a lot of stuff that I just won't be able to do.
Yeah.
Armor, weaponsmith are two of them.
Yeah, you've been watching pretty good stuff recently, I would say.
Yeah. It's the guy. Hello, guy. Guy.
Watching you play Minesweeper Tetris was like kind of it was a vibe, I guess, because like I was kind of tired at that point.
Should I stream it?
And if you want.
Maybe once I'm just waiting for Wandering Trader, then I can do that. But like, I don't know. I kind of don't want to do that because like people click for specifically Cobblemon Skyblock, but it's like,
yeah,
I don't know. I could do other stuff, but it's like, if the most optimal thing is for me to specifically just wait for a Wandering Trader, then like, you know, doing a whole bunch of other stuff seems kind of counterintuitive.
mm-hmm.
Like, I could go and do a whole bunch of other stuff, but like, you know?
Yeah. But I also really liked the music in it.
That one song.
Yeah.
I really like two songs, or I really, really like the one song, and then I like a second song, and then their other ones are like, they're fine, in my opinion. But yeah, that one, I'm all about that.
Yeah. So my mom sometimes asks me, so, you know, she reads a lot, and I've kind of been reading as well.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, you know, I still prefer, like, visual media to reading books, and I probably always will.
You look at books.
Okay, well,
Like,
like movies or shows.
Mm.
Like, sometimes, you know, like, I'll admit the book is better. But most of the time, I do prefer, like, the movie version. And I think one of the reasons is just because, like, I think, like, sound design really adds a lot to to the experience.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't get any sounds in books.
Yeah. Except for turning the page.
Yeah. But, like, have you seen Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Scene, I think.
Okay. Have you read it?
Pretty sure. Like, yeah.
Because it's normally required for, like, school and stuff.
Yeah. It's just been a really long time, so I can't remember much specific stuff. But yes, we read a lot of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I was, like, thinking of that specifically because one of my favorite scenes in that movie is when the goat man plays the flute.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you don't get that song in the book, and I really like that song.
Yeah. You don't get that song in the book. It would be funny if they just, like, printed sheet music so you could, like, read the music and hear it in your head.
Yeah, I think someone should do that. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Make a novelized version of, like, a musical. Just have the sheet music from the songs where they would go.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that I am going to make a pond. Just because, like, at that point, I think that it would, you know, be a good idea. Maybe I just do that now. A pro for doing it now would be that I might get a fish shiny. Hold on. Rod. Okay, is it... smithing template. How do I get that? Is that a thing that I... Oh, I think... I need, wool. I need stone for that. Bruh. Because I think that I added that as a trade that you could buy. I think. But wait, I also need prismarine? What was that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! So I can't get, like, a proper pokey rod yet. I'm gonna drink some water.
Yeah, drink water.
Yeah, you drink that water.
Yeah, I should probably drink some water too.
Yeah, probably healthy. Puku Muku. Puku Muku. Don't break the axe. Yay! It didn't.
What is your favorite, this is a dumb question because I already know the answer, I think. What's your favorite Pokemon type?
Favorite Pokemon type? I mean, do I say the one that I think that you think that I'm gonna say?
No, you say the one that it is.
Okay. I might just go with
That'll-
fire type.
Okay, that's what I was expecting.
Really? You weren't expecting
Yeah.
dragon type?
No.
Okay. I don't know, fire type has a lot of good ones. You got Flareon, you got Cyndaquil, you got Charizard. You got Ho-Oh.
Yeah. Typhlosion.
Yeah, Quilava. The whole line is good.
I think fire type has more dragon looking Pokemon than dragon type. Which is why I thought you were gonna go for that one. Because
Wasn't dragon type introduced later or something? Maybe that's why?
yeah.
Yeah.
But like Goodra, dragon type, like I don't know, like I guess it kinda looks like a dragon.
Let me think. I mean, kind of. I think that the more memorable thing from Goodra is the goo rather than the dra.
Like Goomy is full dragon type. This just doesn't make any sense to me.
Isn't that just like a little gumdrop looking guy? What?
Yeah.
No.
You have the skyscraper.
I don't know
Um,
what you're talking about. Wait, maybe I do. No, I'm not. I don't think so, actually. It's probably from, like...
It's from Sword and Shield.
Yeah, that one is...
Because it's like the main Pokemon the dragon trainer has in that.
Oh yeah, I kind of... Isn't it like... Whatever the word is for the special thing that you can do in that generation? Doesn't it just look like a building?
Yeah.
Was it... It wasn't, Mega Evolution.
Gigantic.
Man, you gotta stop.
I know, I that's why I stopped myself, but you already heard.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bro, you did it twice. I was getting there, I'm like, it's not terrestrialized, it's not Mega Evolution, it's in the middle. Dude. I feel like I played Pokemon in its prime.
It's just a straight up building.
in and around its prime, as in like Gen 1, 2, and 5 were my main ones.
Yeah. I think
It's
a
like-
lot of people say its prime was Gen 1 through 4.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've heard a lot of people, or I've heard enough people say that Gen 5 is like really good, and also I think that too.
I also have heard that, but like when it was coming out, a lot of people weren't too keen on it.
I don't remember that, but I wasn't really...
At least like from
active.
like some of the internet discourse I remember.
Yeah, I could not give a crap about internet discourse at that time.
I mean, I really have never cared about. Well, I did at a time, like during the Minecraft is stupid era.
Yeah.
But like now, like I look at it still, but I don't base my opinion off of that.
I like how Minecraft was amazing during the Minecraft is stupid era, and now during the Minecraft is good era, Minecraft is stupid.
Well, now we're in the Minecraft used to be good era.
Yeah. Minecraft used to be good, and we still play it. We still play it and tolerate the newer updates because it used to be good, and, you know, we're over pretending that it wasn't.
And also, Minecraft was kind of stupid during the Minecraft is stupid era because you couldn't swim.
I mean, I guess, but also, like, you know...
I think it's funny, like, shortly after they added swimming, everyone was flocking back to it.
Yeah. That's what did it. It might be. I mean, there were, like, mods to swim from what I remember, so... What the heck? Eggs?
Eggs.
Eggs? You know what I'm naming
Yeah.
execute, if I get a shiny one.
I saw a video earlier, it was like, YouTube poop alphabet or whatever.
Alphabet?
Yeah. And like, I had it muted.
Just,
But I understood pretty much all of them, even with it muted. Like they had like different like YouTube poop memes for like the alpha, like Morshu saying like bombs or whatever,
Oh.
or like Luigi saying spaghetti, stuff like that.
So you got most of them despite the fact that you had it muted and it didn't have any subtitles or anything?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm surprised that spaghetti was the one instead of, like, swouse for S.
Yeah. But the one for E was the Cat in the Hat saying eggs.
Not even the best eggs. Do-ba-doo, ba-doo-doo. Eggs.
Eggs.
Eggs. Give me a shiny, please. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Blah. Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
I'm big Yoshi.
I wonder what Jack Black's favorite donkey video is.
I'm the best truck driver there ever was.
He's gained back some of my respect just because he watches Donkey.
What respect did he lose? Just wearing a t-shirt to play Steve?
Well, I mean, he never really lost my respect. I just don't think he's as good of an actor as he used to be.
Okay. Fair, I guess.
But, I mean, you know, that kind of happens to actors.
Yeah. I mean, you've never been good at acting.
Well, I'm not an actor.
Yeah, that's probably why you've never been good at acting.
Wait, no, I was an actor. I acted in stage plays. Heck you.
You admit it!
And I Well, I mean, I was a kid, but I thought I did decent for a kid. At least,
Wow, not even
sang,
good for a kid?
at least sang my songs well.
Very good. Sonya Manu. Sonya Manu. Sonya Manu.
And I got the roles that I auditioned for. That has to mean something.
Lack of auditioners.
No, there were like 50 people auditioning. But also, I wasn't going for any of the main roles.
Ah, that would explain it.
I didn't want them.
Do 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 do.
I think it's funny how my first ever like role was playing the Grinch, where I only had one line.
Why'd you only have one line as the Grinch?
Because that's all that was written in the script.
Well, yes. Now, why'd you only have one line as the Grinch?
Because the Grinch wasn't like a big part. It was like, it was mostly based on Horton Hears a Who, but you know, since it has to do with Whoville, I guess whoever wrote this thought that they had to have the Grinch in there somewhere, since that's where he lives.
Wow. There's so many.
Guess what my favorite type is?
Water.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking water from the beginning, but then I was like, can I think of like any reason other than just Blastoise that would be the case? And then the
Well,
answer
it's
to that
not-
question is no, so then I guessed it anyway.
It was not just because of Blastoise.
Well, I mean, I assume that it wasn't just because of Blastoise. What I'm saying was I couldn't think of a reason other than Blastoise.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I can name you lots of reasons.
Name two.
Other than Blastoise, I'd assume.
I said two because one of them would be Blastoise.
Wooper.
Ah,
Psyduck.
Psyduck. Psyduck's a good one.
Tentacruel.
Yeah.
Vaporeon is my second favorite evolution.
What's your favorite? Wait, hold on, let me think. What?
I thought I've said it a lot.
I mean, maybe you have. I don't think you have, though. Because like, at that moment, I was thinking, like, you haven't said Vaporeon. Do you even like Vaporeon that much? But it's like, surely you do, because, like, all the evolutions are fantastic. I gotta stop running in circles while I'm thinking about this. I don't think it's Glaceon or Leafeon. Umbreon.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
But you had that image for a while.
Well, yeah, because I thought it looked cool.
Oh, Espeon.
Yeah.
There we go.
Which
Espeon is
also
cool.
has... That's my profile picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, Umbreon's my third favorite.
Yeah.
The ones they introduced in Gen 2 are so peak.
Let me think. Gen 2 had... So... Vaporeon, Flareon, and... Jolteon was first?
Yes.
Which I thought never made sense because it's like fire type, water type, and electric.
Yeah, I think...
Gen 2 was it Umbreon Espeon?
Yeah.
And then Gen something added both Leafeon and Glaceon, right?
Yeah, which I think was Gen 4.
Gen 4, okay. Or was it... Could it have been Gen 5?
It was one of the... I know Gen 3 got skipped. is all I know.
Okay.
But, like, I want to say it's Gen 4 just because, like, I don't know.
Gen 5 was Sylveon,
No.
wasn't it? I thought that was when they added Fairy.
No, they added Fairy in X and Y.
Oh. Did they do anything in Gen 5? Or
I don't...
whatever.
Like, Leafeon and Glaceon might be Gen 5, but they give me heavy Gen 4 vibes.
Do they? I mean, I wouldn't know, so...
Like, I don't even think I can really pinpoint the reason. But, yeah, and then we haven't gotten anything since.
Yeah.
It's been 10 years since the last evolution.
I mean, I think that, like, as much as I think that it would be super awesome if they added more, it also would kind of ruin the, like, perfection of those images where there's Eevee in the middle and then, like, surrounded on 8 sides with the other ones, you know?
Yeah, but, like, they could add 2 more and make it 10.
Yeah, but it wouldn't look square.
Yeah.
Do.
Well, you know you want a dragon evolution.
Oh, of course. I mean, I designed one.
Yeah.
But then again, like, if it's not... Like, I mean, surely it'll be good, but also, like, with how Pokemon have been recently... I guess some of them are still good, it's fine. Like, if it's not, like, really good, I'll be pretty sad, you know? Because it's like, without one, I can just design my own, or think of one, and then, you know, nobody can say no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, if there
that
is
is
one and it's not great, then, like, dang.
That is a good point, because, like, a lot of the new Pokemon don't really have that same, like, style that the other evolutions have.
Yeah. They would need to get somebody who really knows what they're doing on that, instead of just their normal crank out something stupid and call it a day.
Yeah, like...
Crank out a turd and say, that's what you get.
Go out into the world and, like, whatever you see first becomes a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, one of them just went to a beach, saw a sandcastle, and was like, yep, that's our new Pokemon.
Nature documentary. Flamingos. Ah, yes. Just that with no changes. Oh, sandcastle one? Let's make 3 of them. Does it have 3, or does it only have 2?
Does it? Let me look.
There's
I thought it
Palisand,
was
I
only
think.
2.
And then... I thought there was a middle one. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, there's only 2.
Okay. Do.
Mimikyu was pretty good. That was a pretty good one.
Hmm?
I said Mimikyu is a pretty good one.
Yeah. One of the really good generational Pikachus.
Yeah. Rockruff was from Sun and Moon. Rockruff really seems like a Gen 5 Pokemon to me.
Yeah. I really like Rockruff. He's cool. Do you remember whenever I made like a Rockruff Husky out of clay?
I know.
Dude, it was so cool.
I think Gen 5 is when they started getting a little lazy with what they were making into Pokemon, because that's when they just had ice cream.
I mean, yeah, but Vanillish is... Oh my gosh, well, I need to sleep now, I guess. Because that was thunder.
Oh, heck.
Time for me to go around and see if anything is on fire. And hope that it's not. Dude, if something is on fire, it's over. It's completely over if something is on fire. I'm gonna have to, like, partition it off and, like, break a bunch of blocks and make sure that it can't get over. I don't see anything concerning. I'm gonna do a few rounds. Make sure. Do 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 do.
So I'm looking through like the Pokemon, and like I was about to say, like maybe I was a little too harsh on Sword and Shield, because like most of these new ones like aren't too bad, and then I saw Mr. Rhyme, and I was like, you know what? No, I think that was the right amount of harshness on them.
Yeah, Mr. Rhyme is like an atrocity.
Because you know, like they added Wooloo, Nickit.
Nickit is peak.
Yeah.
Wooloo is peak. But you already
Yeah.
knew that I felt that way about Wooloo, so...
I think Corviknight looks really cool.
That's just the big crow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The two stupid Disney squirrels, I don't like them.
I think from what I remember, I think I like the tiny one.
The tiny one's fine, I don't like the evolution, though.
The evolution is just, like, fat, right?
Yeah.
What in the world? What happened there? Why doesn't this count as a tree? What the heck? Why does that count as a tree? Huh? Huh? What? I gotta plant this stupid thing.
You already know how I feel about Blipbug.
Ugly.
I like its evolutions, though. Kind of.
You'll have to send those to me.
Okay. Really only the final one.
Oh, I like its evolutions. Actually, only one of them. Actually, I don't even like that one. Actually, nothing from that generation was good. It's actually all just garbage. Actually, I don't think I even like Pokemon. Actually, I think that video games aren't fun. Alright. Let me take a look. Oh yeah, that guy. What's the middle one?
The middle one is has a dumb name too, Dotler. Like, I don't think it looks like too bad. It's just kind of whatever.
I don't. Ugh, those eyes.
Yeah, it's mostly the eyes.
It's not good. No
At least
good.
they're half hidden.
They're not even half hidden very well.
I think Toxtricity is pretty cool. I hate its pre-evolution.
Toxtricity? Is that the purple one?
Yeah,
And then the one before is that like little baby looking one, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that one that much.
I'm kind of surprised they don't have like a middle evolution.
Yeah, actually.
Snom.
Snom. Snom is pretty great.
Morpeko, probably the worst Pika-like.
That's the hangry one, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst Pika-like. That's the worst one by like a lot.
What do you think the best one is?
I mean, it might be Mimikyu.
I was thinking Mimikyu or Dedenne.
I mean, honestly, if it's not Mimikyu, it's gonna be Plusle.
Oh, true. You do really like them, don't you?
Yeah. And like, and I also like Pachirisu. I like Emolga. How about Togedemaru? Is it called? Togepi
Yeah, one of
Damaru?
I haven't really cared too much for Togedemaru.
I mean, he's just Circle.
Yeah.
Togedemaru is probably the most mid one. You know what I mean? Not like
Mhm.
middle of that group, but just like mid in general. Like, you know, it's like
Do you count?
Hmm.
Sorry, continue.
It's like there's the more Pecco or whatever it was called. I can't remember. That's like
Yeah.
bad, and then a bunch of them are like really good, and then Togedemaru is just kind of like there. Hold on, let me wait. Did I not get messaged? What the heck? I thought I got messaged.
Do you count Meryl as one?
I don't know.
Because I know some people do. I've never really seen the connection, other than the fact that they're both mice. They're supposed to be.
Meryl also has the cheeks, right?
No, Meryl doesn't. They just have a similar face.
Or is that, what is it, Azuril?
Azure
Is that what it is?
Azuro has the cheeks, yeah.
Yeah. But wasn't that from a later generation?
Yeah.
Maybe they like
Azurill's-
retroactively tried to make it a Pikachu clone.
Maybe.
We need people to like Meryl more. Get on that.
People already like Meryl.
They need to like it more.
I mean, yeah, I like Pachirisu. And plus a 1 minute. I don't know. I just think Dene's really cute. Even if it probably is the closest to Pikachu.
You've got that one with the big arms. The orange one from Scarlet Violet.
I'm thinking. Oh yes, you're right. That one's fine.
Yeah, it's. I think the arms are cool, but you know. At a certain point, you're just kind of like, yeah, we get it.
Yeah, Pomo or Pommy or Pomot. Oh, speaking of Scarlet and Violet, I like these guys.
Alright, let me take a look. Oh yeah, Panda Mouse.
Yeah.
They're cool. I also like Tandem Mouse. Let me think. What else is there even? Let me go over and chop this tree.
I think that's it, because there's really only normally one per generation. Unless we're talking about something else now.
Oh my gosh. It's not recognizing it as a tree again. Get better at recognizing stupid. Stupid. Eep. I got such bad sleep last night.
Did you?
Yes.
Cool. I woke up at 4 this morning for some reason.
I got to sleep at like 4.
Like, I thought it was like 6, because that's when I've been waking up.
Bro's been waking up. You're just practicing for your new job.
I guess so. I guess I guess I've been practicing for my new job for like the past couple of weeks without realizing it.
Have you been just kind of generally waking up way earlier?
Yeah, I don't really know why. But like I think I also told you like I'm normally like out of it for about an hour. So technically I don't really wake up until like 7 or 7:30.
Oh, we know that you're out of it. I'm gonna go back and forth real quick. Ow. Spawn me a shiny. But yeah, I think that Mimikyu and Plusum Minimum.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I think mine is probably just Mimikyu.
I forget. Do you say it Minin or Minin?
I normally say Minen.
Yeah. I've heard like several people say Minin, and it's like I don't want to say it that way, but like I don't know if that's like actually the way to say it.
I don't. Well, like Plusle and Minen, Plusle and Minen.
Yeah.
I don't
Plus, Plusle, minus, min.
Yeah, it doesn't. It has to be Minen.
Yeah. That's what I'd be doing.
I think Plusle and Minen maybe just like kind of rolls off the tongue better. That's my guess as to why people say it like that.
Minin?
Yeah.
How in the world does that quote unquote roll off the tongue?
I don't know.
Minin.
What do you think of Dragonite?
Dragonite's cool.
I think Dragonite's cool, but I kind of like Dragonair better.
I might agree with you, but the only reason why I would agree with you is because Dragonite is just kind of a somewhat less interesting version of Charizard.
Yeah. Like I like Dragonite. I mean, I have a Lego Dragonite, so I like it enough to buy that.
That proves that you like Dragonite.
Well, I'd get a Lego Dragonair if I found one. If they even made one.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like, it doesn't make sense that Dragonair evolves into Dragonite because they look nothing alike.
Well, take that up with Nintendo, I guess.
But also, when I was younger, I always thought Dragonite looked really derpy.
Dragonite looks derpy, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. One thing that I absolutely hate so much about Dragonite is that the shiny is not blue.
So I found a picture of like a green Dragonite, and I was like, "Wait, this isn't the shiny, right?
It
Don't
is.
tell me."
It
And
is.
it is.
It's the dark green.
No.
Yeah.
No, why not make it pink? That's what the rest of them are.
Well, I mean, like, if Dragonite regularly was blue, then making it pink would make sense. But, like,
Yeah.
I think that they missed an opportunity not making it blue. Like, that would just
Yeah.
be so cool.
Like, look at this. I found this post on Tumblr.
Bro found a Tumblr post. Yeah, that, yes! Doesn't that look so much better?
That does look a lot better.
So cool! Ugh!
And it's just green.
Although, the underside of the wing color, I think, would be better as, like, either pink or white, rather than just
Yeah.
kind of, like, you know, kind of that, turquoise, dark cyan, whatever you want to call it.
Or maybe this orange that DeviantArt user Concept Shinies did.
Concept shinies. I think that pink would, like, the light pink would still be better, or
I'll
white.
look through this person's page.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, have they done all of the Pokemon? No, they haven't. They've done all of the Kanto ones.
Good, because they need some replacements.
Some of these are just kind of like green though, still.
Listen, my only, like, weird take I think like my counterintuitive shiny take is that Articuno's shiny is really good.
I don't agree.
Yeah, that's why I say that. Like, I don't know if it was just because I spent so long shiny hunting it that like I can just very clearly see the difference. It's like
Uh-huh.
it's like, you know, water and slightly frozen water, you know? I don't know, I
Yeah.
just think it looks so cool. And I think
Wait,
that any
Alex,
other color would kind of be odd. Despite the fact that I don't like shinies that look exactly the same.
yeah. I think Alakazam with Mewtwo coloring goes kind of hard.
Oh my gosh. But I mean, the actual one is like not bad either.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like slightly off with like I was, how do I explain this? My hands were like a little bit to the side on my keyboard whenever I was trying to type this in. Alkazakam. Yeah, I think the pink is not bad, Alakazam.
Yeah.
Like, I think if the rest of him wasn't just still yellow, then it would be better. You know, like a light pink with the dark pink.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like how Drowsy is.
Yeah, I like Drowsy's shiny.
I guess that I kind of get relief from that with Hypno. You know, Hypno is like, has the colors that I want from Alakazam.
Yeah.
What are you humming?
The New Horizons theme. Yeah, do, 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 do,
Cool.
do. That's what I'm humming.
Yeah, why?
I don't know, cause I wanted to. That's
Okay.
why. No other reason.
Dude, I'm gonna end up with like so much stuff. So much wood.
Yeah.
Dude, so, you know how you put in your, like, personal stuff, it was like, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Yeah.
I was trying to think. So, I had a thing playing in my mind, what?
Well, like, I'm just, like, actually reading, like, what I sent. Which is how much would a could chuck if a could chuck would chuck could.
Oh! I just glanced at it. My blindness kept me from seeing it. I don't know. Anyway, I remember I had something that kind of went along those lines that I was thinking about whenever we were playing web fishing the other day, and I was trying to remember what it was because I never said it out loud, but I was like thinking it pretty hard and then forgot about it, and then I think I remembered it.
Uh-huh.
I think it was how much catfish could a catfish if a cat could fish catfish? Which is, I think, harder.
Yeah. Well, like, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood isn't really hard. Because, like, that's supposed to be, like, baby's first tongue twister.
Yeah. Have you
think-
you tried the sixth, whatever that one is? This, I don't know.
No, I don't
Just
even know
look
what
up
you're talking
sixth tongue twister.
Okay. Sixth Not Sith tongue twister.
It's apparently the hardest tongue twister ever, and it's like 6 words long.
The sixth sheep's sick. Is that it?
I think so.
Because that's only 6 words. According to the Guinness Book of Records, it's the most difficult tongue twister in the world. To minimize the risk of injury, I'd say it once if I were you.
Okay, what?
I don't know. The sixth sheep's sick. But yeah, I know that like Peter Piper, whatever, is also like baby's first tongue twister.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember all of that one.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. What is it? I definitely like knew it fully not too long ago.
Yeah.
How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Something like that.
But I thought that there was like kind of a repeat to it, but I can't remember. I like how some of them are just like questions. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers would Peter Piper pick? Did Peter Piper pick, not wood. How much pickled peppers would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck pickled peppers? How many pickled peppers would Peter Piper chuck if Peter Piper could chuck pickled peppers? That was harder than either of them.
Yeah, okay. We should make tongue twisters. You're pretty good at them.
I think my favorite one is still the how much catfish would a catfish if a cat could fish catfish. It's funny. You try it.
No.
Wait, no way. Aw, crap.
What?
Dude, why could you have not been a shiny? I need you! This thing, when it evolves, or does this one, or does it evolve, or I can't remember. Something false swipe. That guy.
Ah, yeah.
Shedinja, I think, learns false swipe, but like, I don't know. That guy, I don't remember the whole evolution, but something with that guy and false swipe and Shedinja and good. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh. Hold on a
Goodbye.
second. Yeah, I know. You're up.
Hi, welcome back.
Hi, thank you. Bro, if only... At least I know that it can spawn.
Yeah.
So there is a chance for it to be shiny. It's just unlikely. Hold on, I gotta move stuff. Hopefully it's not too noisy.
I have a dumb question.
Yeah?
Who's your favorite Undertale character?
Dude. It's been so long since I've played it. It's been so long. Sergeant.
Sorry. I mean, it's been a while since I've played it. But I was also really into it, so...
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think that I have enough memory of it to effectively answer that question. Tenny, sure. Or Greater Dog.
Greater Dog's pretty
Isn't Greater Dog the one that like stretches its neck all over the place, or is that the lesser one?
No, that's Lesser Dog.
Okay, Lesser Dog. Well, I don't know. Either one. I think the little dog head poking out of the armor is really funny. But like the stretching the head, like I don't know. It's close. But that's me saying that with not having interacted with the characters in forever, so like I don't remember much of what they do.
Yeah, those are pretty good choices, though.
It's just kind of like based off of vibes, you know?
Mm-hmm. You probably already know my favorite.
Papyrus?
No.
No?
No.
Sands?
No.
I know. You're not the type to like Sands more than whoever else.
Yeah, well, I do like Papyrus more than Sans.
I know. I know you! But who do you like more than Papyrus?
Metaton.
Just killed a Caterpie. Sorry, dude. Your home's gone. As much as I generally don't think that it's, like, the correct thing to do for me to eat during streams, I was just brought, like, one of my favorite meals, so I don't think that I'll be able to resist eating some of it, so sorry, not sorry.
But yeah, Metaton is my favorite Undertale character.
That's so cool. You should tell us more about that.
Okay.
In fact, you do the commentary.
What, me? I don't know how to commentate.
Just
You already
comment
know
on
this.
the things.
Okay. Can you stream
I am streaming.
to Discord?
I am streaming to Discord.
Okay. Ouch. That hurt.
Yeah, that hurt you. That hurt you more than it hurt me. Ouch, my emotions. I'm very empathetic.
Man, I wish I had an umbrella for days like these. Yeah, I guess that works.
This is more umbrella shape.
Umbrella.
Heck you. Period.
I need to buy a new umbrella since I don't have one.
Yeah.
I actually don't.
You don't have an umbrella?
No. Why doesn't Geodude fly like he normally does?
Because that's cooler and funnier.
Okay, that's true. How does Geodude fly anyway? He's a rock.
Earth's magnetic forces.
Oh, true.
I don't actually know, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was the explanation that Pokemon gave.
How does Geodude fly?
Excuse me.
Alright. Someone asked in r/ask science fiction.
Okay.
This person says Geodude cannot float. Geodude gets around by rolling or tossing themselves with their strong arms. Static images of Geodude often show them in mid-air because they are flinging themselves. Okay. Well.
So now we can look for the correct answer.
He is in a constant low altitude synchronous orbit.
Geosynchronous? What?
Geosynchronous orbit. Yeah.
Hold on. So that just straight up is not true, because he'd have to be like traveling extremely fast around the world.
Well,
So
the person.
So that's just literally false.
Well, someone commented not possible, and they say a bunch of science stuff.
Yeah, like how, you know, the angular velocity would have to be extremely high, and you don't see Geodude whizzing around the Earth fast enough to counteract the gravitational pull.
Yeah. But also, like, the person saying he doesn't float and just flings himself towards the camera, or towards whatever, is straight up lying. Because in neither of these pictures is he doing that.
Oh yeah, there's straight up a show that you can watch and see that Geodude is just floating there.
And also, I'm pretty sure in the modern games he floats. Like, does he not float in Let's Go?
I think he does.
Yeah, he floats in this game. So they were just straight up lying. And that was the top comment. Reddit's full of idiots.
I mean, we knew that.
What's the smartest social media platform? Probably just is Tumblr, I think. If anything, they at least aren't as pretentious.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's always like scientists of Tumblr help me out or whatever.
Science side of Tumblr?
Science side of Tumblr.
Yeah, and then they say some stupid thing, and they're like, thank you, science side of Tumblr.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that before in YouTube videos.
So have I. Because I don't really look at Tumblr too much. Probably should, though.
I don't think I've ever been on Tumblr.
Really?
I don't think so.
That makes sense. You don't really look at social media.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't think that I've, like... I mean... I mean, I have seen some stuff on Twitter and some stuff on Facebook, but usually that's because somebody sent me a link, and then it tells me to log in, and then I, you know... figure out some weird sequence of stuff to click so that I don't have to do that. And then see the thing, and am underwhelmed by it, and then close the window.
Yeah, that's why I send you the, like, fixed Twitter thing, so you don't have to log in.
Oh, what? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even notice that. You could have straight up sent me any link and gotten my location. Unfortunately for anybody else who's thinking that, I am like the least gullible person when it comes to being sent links. Like...
Yeah, I think he'd only trust any link from me.
Yeah, I've been kind of confronted with, like, some really new, what I'm assuming are scams, or something, and, like, it seemed really believable, and then they sent me a link, and I'm like, this is fishy. Like, as soon as they send you a link, that's game over. It's like, if we're talking for a first time, and they send you a link that isn't, like, youtube.com, that's probably a scam. Don't even waste your time. You'll straight up get reported.
What if it's goggle.com?
Goggle... what?
Okay, goggle.com was a website.
Really?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like some, like, really bad phishing thing?
If you went to it, it would just, like, instantly download a bunch of malware to your computer.
Yeah.
But it was to trick people who misspelled Google.
Yeah.
I think now Google bought the domain. But I'm not sure. I think you are an idiot.com is really funny. Because I've heard stories from people who, like, actually went there. And, like, why?
Yeah, I don't know what that does, so...
It would just cause a bunch of pop-ups that would eventually crash the computer. And all of them would just play the, like, you are an idiot, ha 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 ha, and it would just like keep playing that like over and over and over again and cause more of them to pop up.
Cool.
But you know, like it's right there in the website. So anyway, how are you?
Great.
Cool.
I'm glad that we're doing introductory pleasantries 2.5 hours into the stream. Wandering Trader hasn't spawned.
Yeah.
Shiny hasn't spawned.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Bummer, dude.
Bummer, dude.
I think we should bring back 90s phrases.
I think that we should bring back old YouTube.
Same. I think we should just bring back old everything.
Bring back old people. We gotta resurrect those dudes.
Yeah, we should bring back like a caveman or something.
I mean, we already have you, so...
Hey.
Hey!
I want to bring back like a 14th century person just so I can show them all the technology they didn't have when they were alive.
And brag about it? What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What is wrong with you? But then the answer is just everything, so... Everything is wrong with you, I guess, is the statement. You heard it here first. Everything is wrong with Sergeant.
Like, hey, you didn't have an iPhone, you had the Black Plague instead.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Back in my day, we didn't have phones. We had the plague.
And then he'd ask, like, hey, when is the next public execution?
Yeah.
What? They had those back then.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, if I went to a different time, I would wonder where my main form of entertainment went.
Are public executions their main form of entertainment?
Probably not their main form of entertainment, but it was a form of entertainment.
Public executions, really? What are we talking about?
I don't know. Let's move on, I guess. I don't know how much public execution talk you want on your streams.
Listen, we do not condone public executions. I just want to be very clear about that. It is our opinion that public executions were no good.
Yes. But if we were sent back in time, we would watch one.
No. Sergeant, no,
Sorry,
that's
no, we
evil.
wouldn't. No, we wouldn't.
Sergeant, you just said some evil stuff right there.
I'm sorry.
That was some evil stuff you just said, but also that was really funny. Oh my gosh. Don't do that.
I need to show you that one Norm video. He's on like some kind of like YouTube show or whatever. I think I told you about that, where like they just invited him to like a YouTube award show for some reason.
Yeah.
And like he started talking about something that he really shouldn't have, but I thought it was really funny.
Okay.
And like what we were talking about just kind of reminded me of that. But anyway, let's move on.
Yeah. I wonder how many more back and forths it's gonna take for me to get another shiny.
I don't know. Who knows?
What do you think the next shiny is gonna be?
I think it's gonna be a spider.
A spider? Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Pokemon Spider.
Yeah. What's its name?
Yeah, what is its name, Sergeant Matter?
Arachid or something like that. Arachid's a pretty good name. for something.
Arachid?
Yeah.
That is not a pretty good name.
Yeah, it is like for like some kind of like superhero sidekick.
Okay, well, maybe
It's
for
your spider
that.
numbers.
But I mean, who cares about
Not for
superhero
Pokemon.
sidekicks?
Pokemon Spider.
Sergeant,
I didn't. Okay.
just be better.
I'm thinking.
Skill issue.
Starts with an A, right?
That one does.
Like,
Like Arachid?
yeah.
Wrong.
Aridos, right?
Say again?
Aridos?
Ariados is the big one.
Okay, Ariados. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, not the small one?
No.
Okay. So you think I'm gonna get a shiny Ariados?
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, I would rather have a shiny Spinarak.
Really?
Yeah, because if I get a shiny Spinarak, so if I were to get a shiny Ariados, then if my next shiny was a shiny Ariados, then I would have two of them.
Oh.
But if my first one is a shiny Spinarak, then either one would make sure that I get another Pokemon.
That's true.
Gotta use your head. I think that my next shiny is gonna be something uncommon. So, like, I don't think it's gonna be Pikipek, I don't think it's gonna be Binacle. I don't think it's gonna be Ariados or Spinarak. I think it's like gonna be one of the other weird ones, like Geodude or Rattata or you know, one of the ones that spawns on here or something like that, I suspect. You know, there's like the common ones that are like everywhere, and then there's like the less common ones. I feel like the next one is gonna be not just the most common thing in the area. Cramorant.
So I was looking through that like chat that I sent you,
Uh-huh.
and I found an article called I don't even know why I saved this. Mario dies. The character's most painful deaths ever.
I think that maybe you saved it because that is really funny.
That's probably why, yeah.
Shiny Heracross would go so hard.
Yes. The first one on here is getting hit so hard with the barrel that he does a flip.
Does a flip.
Being eaten by a cheap chomp.
Cheap Chomp?
That's the like big cheap that eats you.
The Mrs. Puff? According to Panga, that's his name.
Yeah.
That's
They're
the one.
called Cheap Chomp or Big Bertha, depending on the game.
Big Bertha? That's funny.
And I think it's Big Bubba in 64, but don't quote me on that.
I'll quote you on whatever I want to quote you on.
No,
Zubat.
don't. Because... What?
Zubat is another one. Bro, why is he, like, lying down underneath? That was crazy. Dude, the way that Zubat sleeps is the funny... Why does Zubat sleep at night? They're supposed to be nocturnal. But wait, actually, though... What the heck? Lore inaccurate.
Okay, it's not Big Bubba, it's just Bubba. So one of these is swimming in Super Mario Sunshine's graffiti, and I really like the way the word part of this.
I really like the way the word part of this.
I really like the way they word this.
Oh.
By the time Mario got a health bar, Nintendo's cruelest designers and artists really took the time to let us watch his death slowly play out. It's just like the phrase Nintendo's cruelest designers.
God saved Mario's biggest health bars for Nintendo's cruelest designers.
If they don't have getting sucked into a black hole on here, I'm gonna be really confused.
Yeah, that like straight up ripped your atoms apart.
They don't have it on here. That's his most painful death. What the heck? You see him get stretched out when he dies.
Yeah, that's the having your atoms ripped apart from each other.
Yeah, I think suffocating in sand and your body being melted atom by atom would probably also be up there.
Yeah?
Both of which are in Galaxy.
Oh my gosh. Galaxy's brutal.
Oh, sorry, he doesn't melt, he disintegrates. I think, remembering it now. But it's still kind of brutal.
Yeah. I would say that that is true.
I can't find a video of it, though.
Good.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. The stream really went downhill after I put those golden apples in the chest.
Why do you say that?
Because nothing has happened since then.
I mean, we've been talking.
Mm-hmm. But nothing has happened.
That's true.
Dang, you're so mean.
What, you just... Okay. We disagree and we argue, and then I agree, and then you call me mean. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Just get better. Well.
Hey. What if I don't want to get better? What if I want to stay bad?
I can tell.
You're mean to me sometimes, you know that?
Am I?
Yeah. I should start being mean to you.
You're the... Yes. You're the one who... I was quick on that. You're the one who said that he would watch a public execution.
That was a joke.
You said it.
Obviously, I don't want to watch a public execution.
I don't know. I'm not convinced. This whole stream is such a disaster, and that's awesome.
I mean, sometimes you have to have disasters before you can have non-disasters.
Good one. You really brought it home in the end there.
I should watch Dan to Dan at some point so me and Boomer have something to talk about.
Sorry. That was a lot.
Watch me end up liking his least favorite character.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. You kind of have horrible taste. I'm doing the simple flips thing I was talking about. Ouch. Excuse me. You know what? I'm gonna finish this platform underneath here. That'll probably be a good use of my time.
Okay. Ender, say something bad about Nichiju.
Why?
I don't know. Okay, say something good about it.
Everything? Hold on. What the heck? Already? How'd they do that?
Mhm.
That one was surprisingly easy. Alright, yeah, let me, actually craft some slabs. Schlab.
Getting a little hungry. You know, I only had one thing to eat today.
Wow. No! Stop doing that. No shinies. Yeah, I mean, while I'm just kind of sitting here, because, like, I kind of don't feel like just running back and forth, you know?
Mm.
Like, I'm kind of bored of that. So I think that, making more platforms so that more stuff can spawn is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
There we go. No shinies. Wait, while I'm over here, I probably should just make more slabs, because what I see is that I am out of slabs. Sorry about all the noise in the background.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
It's not really your fault.
Yeah. Still not very fun, though. I'm gonna go up here and chop the trees. Excuse me. I'm going to do it with ease. If you're allergic to them, you will sneeze. thing about cheese. Yeah, don't feel like going over and doing that again. No. I'm gonna do my back and forth thing, at least for nighttime.
Okay.
Because there's more Pokemon that are, you know, stuff that I need to spawn at night. Alright, shiny. 3, 2, 1. Go. No luck.
Dang.
My jumping is going perfectly with the music. It's still going with the music. What the heck? Bro, just spawn a shiny, please. Thank you. Spawn a shiny now.
Nope.
I mean, it'll be 3 hours in like a couple of minutes, so Then we can roll for more challenges, next time.
Yeah. Next time.
Yeah. What do you think is this time?
No.
Then what?
I don't know.
You just thought the word sounded cool?
Yeah.
Next time?
Shut up.
Why?
Because I don't know why I say certain things.
Yeah, but what about this one?
I don't know why I said this one.
This one?
Yes, this one.
I mean next one? Next time?
The-
Um... I think I might call it here.
Okay.
Feeling a little out of it. I don't want the, quality of the stream to suffer due to that.
Okay.
What? Oh. I just didn't pick up any saplings. It's probably good, right? Yeah. Alright, well... We failed 3 challenges. Oof. We didn't catch a shiny, we didn't get a wandering trader, and we still didn't get a wandering trader.
Rip.
But hopefully next time, we will.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. It would be funny if I'm just like running around here and a shiny spawns. But yeah, that is all for today. Be here next time for more attempting to get both shinies and wandering traders and whatever else the challenges are that get rolled. There's a few that haven't been rolled yet, and I'm interested to see that. Anyway, goodbye everybody, I'll see you next stream.
Yes, okay. Bye, everyone.